Hello, and welcome to an overview of the We Lend free curricula. Discuss the Microloan Packaging Training Program and Prime for Growth. The We Lend initiative is a collaboration between Sam's Club Giving Program and three leaders in small business development and microlending: Action Chicago, National Community Reinvestment Coalition, and Women Impacting Public Policy. The purpose of this overview is to provide a brief understanding of the We Lend curricula, looking at the Microloan Packaging Training Program and Prime for Growth. And the result is you will have some insight into how to use both programs for the benefit of your clients and your Women's Business Center. The agenda is simple. We'll do a quick overview of the We Lend initiative. We'll do an overview of the Microloan Packaging Training Program, an overview of Prime for Growth, and then a quick online tour to show you how to access both of these resources. So the We Lend initiative seeks to bridge financing and empower women entrepreneurs to build successful, sustainable, and profitable businesses. The We Lend initiative uses a three-pronged approach: research and empowerment, advanced technical assistance in microlending, and access to free training. This quick presentation is going to focus on the access to free training. To learn more about the initiative itself, visit the website www.we-lendinitiative.org. All right, so there are two complementary training programs as a part of the We Lend initiative. You have the Microloan Training Program and Prime for Growth. The next slides will go into detail about both programs, but understand that both programs were created and designed to complement one another, with the Microloan Packaging Training Program being geared towards staff of WBCs and Prime for Growth being geared as classroom training for your women entrepreneurs. So the Microloan Training Program, the goal is to teach staff of WBCs the basics of how to package microloan applications. The objective is to help the participants who take the class, namely your staff, to gain knowledge, skills, and abilities to package strong microloan applications. So the idea is, if your staff, particularly those who do not come from a financing or a microlending background, are able to receive good training and information about how to help their clients package solid loan applications, that those applications become easier to approve because a lot of the work has been done up front. So there are 5 modules in the program. The first one being Introduction to Microloan Packaging, Module 2 being What Makes a Good Borrower, Module 3, Packaging the Microloan Application, Module 4, What Happens After the Application is Submitted, and Module 5, Soft Skills to Make Microloan Packaging Easier. Again, the aim is to present your staff members with key information on how to package stronger loan applications so that we can increase the access to capital to women by putting viable women-owned businesses in front of the underwriters and the micro lenders. There's also 5 videos to help supplement your learning. So again, what makes a good borrower? There's a video on the top 5 tips for loan packaging success, a video on what happens next, building relationships with lending partners, and coaching clients through the loan packaging process. And note that this entire curriculum, the Microloan Packaging Training Program, is an online learning class. So if you want to access this training, or you would like your staff to access this training, you would go to the We Lend website, register, and you would be sent a username and password, and then you'll be able to go into the online classroom and access the training materials at your leisure. We also have supplemental guides for you with sample free qualification processes, a credit evaluation guide, the microloan packaging checklist, a basic financial workbook, the Microloan Packaging Training Program FAQs, and a resource guide. So this curriculum is comprehensive. If you attended the 2016 Women Business Centers Conference, then you will have received the hard copy version complimentary of the Microloan Packaging Training Program manual and the Prime for Growth manual. If you were not able to attend, you can still access a copy of these materials by getting a username and password for the online platform, and you can download the manual as one complete document. Prime for Growth. The description of this program is that it teaches women entrepreneurs the basic business financial management skills in an easy to understand format. And the idea is to help your clients create a strategic financial plan, better position them to access capital, and increase the chances of them, your clients, being approved for the microloan. So how this ideally would work is if your staff member does not come from a lending or micro lending or a financial background or could use an update, they learn the tips and the tools and techniques in the microloan packaging training program, and then they work with their clients in a one-on-one capacity, or maybe they're teaching Prime for Growth in the classroom setting, and they're able to use the tools and techniques that they use to help counsel and coach and provide guidance to the clients on preparing really strong loan applications. But that's not the root of it. The root of having a strong microloan application is for the client to have a strong business. And that's what makes both Prime for Growth and the microloan packaging training program unique, in that the root of all of this is an emphasis on how do you help the client really create a strong business with an emphasis on planning, understanding financials, understanding their business model, understanding their operations. There are 8 modules in Prime for Growth. There's basic financial management, assessing financial health, budgeting and financial planning. Module 6 looks at business tax basics. Module 4 looks at financial impact of hiring. Module 5 looks at risk management and insurance. Module 7, credit and capital, and then the last module is applying for a microloan. And if you are a staff member and you have taken microloan packaging training program, you'll also see that the applying for a microloan module in Prime for Growth greatly mirrors what you will learn from a participant perspective and from a staff member perspective. There are 4 videos that come with the Prime for Growth training. There is the welcome video that is aimed at motivating your participants. There are 3 success stories from individual entrepreneurs who successfully obtained a microloan and used those proceeds to help grow their business. There are also worksheets and templates that you can use in the classroom setting or to provide to your client to work with them one-on-one or in an online setting, or however you choose to deliver Prime for Growth. There's the business assessment checklist, action plan, financial to-do list, a money story worksheet, business model worksheet, profit and loss template, SWOT and pest analysis, monthly budget templates, and many different loan checklists so that your client can walk step in step with you and be prepared. Now let's go on a quick online tour of the website and the curriculum. The first stop we're going to make on our online tour is the actual We Lend Initiative website. So you'll see here is the URL, and it'll bring you to this wonderful page where you can get more information and an overview of the program. If you scroll down, you'll be able to download an information sheet. You'll be able to review the past application webinars, and you'll be able to look at resources in the press release. You can also access the free We Lend curricula by clicking on this link or by clicking on this link above. And when you do, you'll be taken to this page. This page provides a short overview of the We Lend training programs, and for each program, the microloan packaging training program and Prime for Growth, if you do not already have access to the program, you will register here. This will take you to an external registration form. Once your registration materials have been captured, you will be emailed a username and a password from the NCRC Training Academy. And then once you get that information in that email, you will also get a link to the Adobe Connect classroom platform where you would use your credentials to log in and access the materials. And if you ever lose that email, or lose the link or don't know how, you can always come back to the WeLend website and go to step 2, access here, and you'll see it takes you down to the NCRC Adobe Connect.com classroom. Okay. And then once you click on this link, access here, it will bring you to your Adobe Connect classroom. My page will look a little different because I have administrator rights, but what you will see is you will see a classroom for each, one for Prime for Growth, one for the WeLend Micro Loan Packaging Training Program. Let's click into Micro Loan Packaging Training Program. It'll open up a separate screen. It may ask you to log in again. And you'll go ahead and log in. It'll pull up your classroom, and here you see all of the materials for the microloan packaging program. So you have the manual, and let me expand this so you can see. So you have the checklist, the manual, each of the module contents organized by folder. You'll see the videos, everything that relates to the module will all be with the module together. If you want to test your knowledge, you can take the final exam. You can also have a final course and evaluation, in which we would appreciate your feedback. And then here are all the different worksheets and guides for you to use for your own learning and to use with your clients. And what happens is you can download the packaging print manual and you'll get all of the resources if you weren't able to get that at the conference. So this is what the Microloan Packaging Program training classroom looks like. Again, this program is geared towards staff members of WBCs who would like to give their staff additional training. This is for the executive directors as a resource and tool to give your staff members training. So we'll close out of that. And now you'll log in again. It'll bring you up to your classroom screens. And we're going to go into Prime for Growth. And what you'll see with this curriculum, it is different. This is not an online class. This is just the online access portal that will allow you to access the materials for you to download and use in the classroom setting. The important thing here is that as a part of the Prime for Growth program, we have a Train the Trainer video. If you open up the video, you'll get a more in-depth training and overview on how to use the Prime for Growth curriculum, the different ways that you can use it, the different approaches in which you can use it with your participants, and it all goes into detail in this video. And so you'll click on the link, it'll bring the video up for you, and you'll go through the different trainings and the different opportunities for streaming. You also should be able to download the video if you don't want to stream it. Okay, and so that is the video. It is about 40 minutes long, and it'll give you an overview of the different things. So here, when you click into these subfolders, here's where you can get your print manual for the instructor version and then the participant version. So we've organized everything and put it together in one PDF so you can download it. There are 8 modules. All of the materials for each module are organized by meeting room folder for your downloads and the survey to give us feedback on how the materials worked for you. So to go into the meeting room to download the classroom materials, you will click on the classroom or the meeting room. It'll open up a separate room. The rendering might be a little slow depending on your connection and where you are, but it'll open up. You'll see the directions in the corner. It'll bring up another box and you can just X this out once it loads. And here, these are all the different individual files for the module. To download, you'll just select everything and then you will click Download Files. How your computer treats the download files will depend on if you have a Mac or a PC and what the settings are for web browser downloads for the browser that you're using. So once you figure that out, you'll get the materials and you'll have access to all of the individual templates. But if you don't necessarily want to do that, you can download the participant manual or the instructor manual here and here, and you will get all of the documents and the tools and the templates in print version for the PDF. But if you would like the raw files so that you can make those adjustments, you can do that as well. So this is the quick tour of accessing the curriculum. If you have additional questions or comments or concerns, please reach out to the NCRC National Training Academy on the email that you see on the screen, and also visit the website for more information. Thanks for watching and good luck with the WeLand curricula.